Bad day for him. Wrong place, wrong time.
I love Ryan Bingham, but Walker, not so much. Rip's got something he needs to show you. Is it bad? Couldn't be much worse.
That's a big shock to Casey. Walker promised he would leave, never come back.
Finding out that Casey let him go, there's some disappointment there, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I think Casey realizes that if anything goes wrong here, it's on him.
Why don't you stick around, Rip? Let's just figure this all out right now.
So I think he's really worried in that moment, trying to get them to fix this.
I'm trying to find a way out for you. You gotta help me here. So do you.
One of the things that Luke and I wanted to work on this year, and certainly Taylor wrote it for the most part this way, is that relationship. I think that relationship to Luke and I was very important.
He's got to give us something as good as he knows.
You're gonna have to prove yourself, Walker.
The only way to fix it is Walker taking his job back, but not only that, doing some things to prove that he's not gonna, throw us under the bus.
As far as I see it, that's the only other option right now.
But you want something you can hold over my head?
You're holding something over our head, you son of a bitch.
You want something we can hold over your head, yes.
With the Walker scene, I think you finally get to see the respect between the two characters, which is really important, I think, for the audience.
I ain't gonna offer it again.
Ultimately, in the end, if something did happen to John, this is what it is. It's Casey and Rip.
Willa Hayes comes to the Dutton family to buy a portion of the land that they have.
I'm gonna make you an offer. You'll never be priced out of anything, ever again.
Any sensible human being would take the money, but of course that's not who we are.
It would bring in the airlines, they would bring in the jobs. It would absolutely change the entire fabric of that community. It could really lift them up. But in order to undermine this transaction, BETH starts to short the stock to mess with our ability to be able to go through with the deal.
That's my desk.
I put that down.
It's my desk now. My computer, my office furniture, my office.
She really puts Beth in her place. It felt like for the first time Beth has an equal. I just felt like her and I were gladiators.
We end up going toe-to-toe in a conversation about what exactly it is that we're going to do with the property that the Duttons now own, but we want to purchase.
We have big plans for this valley.
But I think that there is a real shift in perspective that Taylor is trying to creating this story around what he knows to be true and authentic. That's all you ever want from an artist, to bring their story to you and to be able to be a part of interpreting that story for an audience.
What the fuck happened?
It's those two-string cowboys.
Just as Teeter and Colby are discovering this beautiful new thing in each other, and as they're sort of on this high, then the lowest low.
We have this thing where we're together, and now this major traumatic event happens to be the way that she was and base mangled and all this. And so you kind of get to all this physicality, but then this loving and nurturing side. Teeter and I were able to kind of get closer together. It was something as an actor when you're reading it that's like, this is all you look forward to.
To be in that bunkhouse and for all of us to be falling in love with Teeter a little bit, for all of us to be seeing Colby, our friend, in this whole new way, and then for them to be attacked at that moment, that idea of Western justice really surfaces immediately.
Boys are pretty hot.
Yeah, I'm sure. Feels a little too easy, doesn't it?
So Wade is obviously an old friend, or an old worker, I should say, of Yellowstone.
Wade left us, so he's a traitor. He should have stayed gone. You don't tread on somebody and turn on them and then come back, and that's what he does. He comes back and he goes to work for our enemies and rubs it in John Dutton's face.
That's not an option when you're branded.
So how's it going?
We've been pushing him pretty hard.
Good. Keep pushing.
They've actually been recruited. Wade is not above riding for any brand.
You don't know John Dutton like I do.
That's why the job pays so well.
There's a loyalty. When you ride for the brand, you supposedly, however the brand goes, even if it's illegal, the Yellowstone, for instance, you ride for the brand, you do what's said. Wade, he was a person that could have been playing his life out there the way Lloyd is, but he's not. And he's now come back into the solar system of the Yellowstone, and he's being used
Keep poking him till that son of a bitch does something he can't take back.
John starts to find out what he's been doing, and so he orders his hit.
You don't send him off half-cocked. You be smart about this. You figure out a plan that works. And you take that trash to the fucking train station. Yes, sir.
That was another really big action scene. We had probably 15 horses to start, running a very specific pattern. You know, after the stunt guys roped one another off the horse, we drug them up a hill. And then literally threw a rope over a tree and hung him, and then cut his heart out. So, I mean, that's a long day.
Walker, this is your last chance. You proved yourself, and you have our trust.
To show the allegiance to not only Yellowstone, but to the brand, I make Walker slice his brand off of his chest.
If you're wearing that brand, you must be a bad man. These motherfuckers want it back. You must be even worse.
He's starting to do some things where he doesn't have any secrets against us. He's a part of it now. You know, he's having to really prove himself and show his loyalty through doing some things he probably does not want to do.
Karma comes in all shapes and sizes. Looks like it's me today.
That kind of brings Walker full circle, which I think is great for his character and also, you know, for the future of him on the show. And who knows, in the end, maybe there is a mutual respect between the two of them.
You know, that's not something that this group walks away from. You're different now. You've committed straight murder. So you're different from that point on. So that was certainly a turning point.
Y'all wanted revenge? Now you got it. But there's a price to pay for revenge. And now you gotta pay it.
It's a brotherhood that some want to be a part of and some don't.
And people are gonna think I'm really crazy for wanting to be branded, but oh well. This is my family.
The build up to receiving it and having proven himself so much, the reward is so good that I don't believe he even flinched.
Teeter.
Shooting that whole sequence was amazing. And to be able to play a character that is such a shit talker and so guarded in a very charming way, or not, but still fun. And then to be able to go to the kind of peak of vulnerability, I'm so thankful.
She's shown her colors, she's tough.
For a long time, she's been wild, but sort of aimless and working, obviously, but that, again, all she's ever really wanted was somebody to kind of grab her by the scruff of her neck and give her a tribe and give her a group. I remember while we were shooting it, loving it.
You know, I don't think Rip looks at anybody like woman, man, boy. It's like you either can wear the brand and I believe you can wear the brand and that you're gonna represent it, friendship, honor, love, and more importantly, you know, respect for this ranch, then you'll be branded.
It certainly means that we're now brothers and sisters for life. I think we are going to now expose the darkness of the bunkhouse. We've seen a little bits and pieces, but I think we might see as a result, now that you got this, now you have to wear it, now you have to earn it, and now you're really deep in.